Next song is a song about a place in Dublin which was situated behind the Pro Cathedral in Dublin. And it was one time one of the most famous red light districts in Europe. The whole place has since been closed down by legions of Marys or something like that. Anyway, been closed down by one thing or another. And the whole area was cut across by a famous street called Montgomery Street. And the name of the street was shortened. And it was called the Monto. And this was the name given to the whole area. And the whole area was called the Monto, as this song, which Duke will sing, is called the Monto.
Well, if you've got a wingo, take her up to Ringo, where the waxy sing all the day. If you've had your fill of porter and you can't go any further, give your man the order back to the quay and take her up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take her up to Monto, Langaroo, to you. You heard it, buckshot Foster, the dirty old imposter, took his mutton, lost her up the Four Eagle End. He first put on his bowler, then he buttoned up his trousers and he whistled for a growler and he says, nay, nay. Take me up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Take me up to Monto, Langaroo, to you. You seen the Dublin Fusiliers, the dirty old bamboozlers, they went to get the children. 1, 2, 3. Marching from the Linen Hall, there's one for every cannonball. Vicky's going to send yous all o'er the sea. But first go up to Monto, Monto, Monto. First go up to Monto, Langaroo, to you. When the Tsar of Russia and the King of Prussia landed in the Phoenix in a big balloon, they asked the Polish band to play the wedding of the Green, but the buggers in the depot didn't know that tune, so they both went up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Both went up to Monto, Langaroo, to you. The Queen, she came to call on us, she wanted to see all of us, and glad she didn't fall on us, she's 18 stone. Mr. Me Lord Master, she is all you've got to shout to me. Why no, ma'am, there's some more to see. Ho, ma, ho, and he took her up to Monto, Monto, Monto. Took her up to Monto, Langaroo. Dear old GTU, my new, I love you all.
There are certain lines, ladies and gentlemen, in these songs that don't bear repeating. And whenever we come to one, instead of having a buzzer in, we hum and haw over it, or la-di-la over it. The next song was written by a man called Brendan Bean, Lord rest his soul, and a very good friend of us all, about his time in prison. It's called the Auld Triangle. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in me prison cell. Then that old triangle went jingle-a-jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To peak in the morning, the screw was bawling, get up your Pelsy and clean up your cell. Then that old triangle went jingle-a-jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. And the screw was peeping, Hoppy Gussie lay sleeping, dreaming about his Gedelsal. Then that old triangle went jingle-a-jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. In the female prison there are 75 women, and among them I wish I did dwell. Then that old triangle could go jingle-a-jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal.
bluegrass tune. It's called Flop-Eared Mule. Come on, Mule. Get out! Come on, Mule. We'd like to continue with a song. It's called The Black Velvet Band. It's got a chorus, which you probably know. So, here's it.
Well, in a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. Many an hour sweet happiness have I spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from the land. Far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the Black Velvet Band. Let's hear you sing now. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. Come on! I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll down Broadway, meaning not long for to stay, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid come a-traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan's, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Raise the roof now. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a stroll with this pretty fair maid, and a gentleman passing us by. Well, I knew she meant the doing of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket and placed it right into my hand. And the very next thing that I knew was I'd landed in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. Come on! I thought her the queen of the land. Sing up! And her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear. The judge, she says to me, young man, your case it is proven clear. We'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from the land, far away from your friends and companions, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. Whoop you go! Her hair, it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come all you jolly young fellows, a warning take by me. When you are out on the town, me boys, beware of the pretty collies. For they'll feed you with strong drink, Maria, till you are unable to stand. And the very next thing that you know is you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Last time now, her eyes, they shone like diamonds. Let's hear ya! I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What you're going to see now is something that you've never seen and are not likely to see again. This is the best rehearsed piece that the Dubliners do because it's a party piece and they're always drunk when they do it. So necessarily it's the best rehearsed piece we do. It is an involvement of fiddle and banjo. Now Barney and John play half of each other's. You can do that later on. But at the moment what they do is they play half of each other's instruments. John plays half of the fiddle and Barney plays half of the banjo and vice versa. They call it the Octopus Jig. If you can work it out, you can tell me later on because I've never worked it out yet.
This song we'd like to sing in praise of a very fine Englishman that we in Ireland hold in the highest respect. Because he imports Irishmen to England to work for him. Nobody knows what happens when he's finished with them, like, you know, but he does have them over here working. His name is Sir Robert McAlpines, so we'd like to sing it right now. 'Twas in the year of 39, when the sky was full of lead, when Hitler was heading for Poland and Paddy for Holyhead. Come all you pincher laddies and you long-distance men, don't never work for McAlpine, or Wimpy, or John Lang. I'll stand behind a mixer till your skin is turned to tan, and I'll say good on you, Paddy, with your boat fare in your hand. Oh, the crack was good in Cricklewood, and they wouldn't leave the crown. Glass is flying and biddies crying, sure Paddy was going to town. Oh, mother dear, I'm over here, I never will come back. What keeps me here is a rake of beer, the ladies, the crack. Oh, I was down that land came McAlpine's man, with their shovels slung behind them. Was in the pub, they drank the sub, and up in the spike you'll find them. They snowed their blood, and they washed down mud, with pints and quarts of beer. And now we are on the road again, with the McAlpines Fusiliers. I
I've stripped to the skin with the darky fin, way down upon the Isle of Grain. With the horse-faced tool, then I knew the rule, no money if you stop for rain. When McAlpines God was a well-filled hod, your shoulders cut to bits and seared. And woe to he that went to look towards he when McAlpines Fusiliers. I remember the day that the Bear O'Shea fell into a cockroach snares. What the horseface said when he saw him dead, well, it wasn't what the rich call prayers. I'm a nabby short was the one retort that reached on to my ears. When the going is rough, but I'll run with McAlpines Fusiliers. Till the sweat it has had me met with Russian, Czech and Pole, and shuttering jams up in the hydro dams or underneath the Thames in a hole. I've grafted hard and I've got me cards and many a ganger's fist across me ears. If you pride your life, don't join by Christ with McAlpines Fusiliers.